Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham appeared dressed in white, symbolizing peace. However, the situation took an unexpected turn when opponents began to pinch, scratch, and poke, leading to a surprising escalation. What unfolded resembled a fierce battle rather than a basketball match. Caitlin Clark, entirely focused and determined, declared, "We must win today and also hope for Liberty's victory to reach the finals." As the game commenced, the strategy was evident: double team Caitlin Clark. Nevertheless, she effortlessly evaded the defenders, scoring her first shot. The Indiana Fever's defense struggled from the start, and Stephanie White could sense the impending danger. Victory was the only option. Caitlin embraced full accountability, assessing the opponent's defensive formation with intent focus. Whenever Caitlin Clark crossed half court, two defenders were poised to stop her, determined to prevent any deep threes. They shadowed her relentlessly, even from 50 feet away. But Caitlin was unstoppable, evading even trio defenders. Early fouls emerged, and rough tactics were evident. Despite nails being used right from the start, Caitlin played on without complaint. The focus on Caitlin was so intense that her teammates were overlooked. Here's a player who envies Caitlin the most in the league, only second to Angel Reese. She's been defeated in all 12 games against Caitlin since college. Caitlin effortlessly made her first three-pointer and seemed unstoppable, indicating the game had just begun. She maneuvered past the first and second defenders with ease. When the third and fourth converged, she cleverly passed the ball. Watch how Caitlin employs body language to deceive defenders, making them believe she's poised for a shot, creating space for her teammates with unmatched basketball IQ. Out of this world. Here comes the rough play again, adding another chapter to the saga of the good, the bad, and the ugly. Caitlin continues to deliver precision cross-court assists while shouting instructions to her team. Time for a quick break. When Caitlin leaves the court, the enforcer steps up, Sophie pushing the pace on fast breaks, battling for rebounds, aiming to regain her rhythm. Then, unsettling news emerges. The Liberty trail by 6 in their game, and the Indiana Fever are losing their lead here. 1 defender, 2 defenders, 3. None matter to Caitlin. She finds solutions, but the questionable refereeing in the first quarter weighs heavily on Stephanie White's mind. Everyone around braces for what's next. Defended from 50 feet out just to stop that elusive logo 3. Seemingly impossible, yet Caitlin's passes defy odds, trusting that the impossible is just a challenge. And in the end, Indiana regains the lead. They attempt to trap Caitlin, but she simply looks away, refusing to be caught. Is it over? Not quite. She refocuses with her sharp eagle eye. Yet, no good news from the other game. The Indiana Fever remain temporarily outside the Commissioner's Cup final. Caitlin Clark re-enters the fray. Her opponent has become an open book. She's the premier point guard globally, fully aware of her options. She pulls defenders toward one side, creating open space in the lane for her teammates. Wherever Caitlin goes, gravity draws defenders, but she skillfully lures them into yet another trap. Connecticut's star hit a buzzer-beater 3 to close out the first quarter, prompting Caitlin to assert, "No problem, we'll be back for revenge." Now, observe her handwork in the second quarter. She's employing her hands and nails to deploy every sneaky trick in the book repeatedly. But soon, Caitlin realizes she's outdone by her opponents. Her reflexes and quick thinking dominate the game, as her neuromuscular coordination, the best in the WNBA, keeps her steps ahead. Caitlin then reverts to her mastery, playing with the Sun's defense, teetering on the edge of brilliance once again. She expertly shifts and pulls defenders out of position with ease, leaving 2 players guessing which way she'll drive. No problem at all. She continually keeps them puzzled, making them uncertain of her next move. When she attempts to break through, here comes the dirty play. Once, twice, a third time. Does it stop there? Not a chance. The foul tactics persist even off the ball. Caitlin has had enough and protests sternly to the referee. The opposing player dismissively tells her to stop being so good at basketball. Caitlin fires back, "I can do whatever the fuck I want." Tensions are rising as Caitlin and Sophie are about to break their silence. Meanwhile, the aggressive fouls continue, and complaining is useless. So Caitlin takes to the court again, turning the game into her personal tour around the world, leaving defenders completely lost. She clears space for Indiana's shooters, guiding her team toward victory. The opposing coach stands helpless, driving left to wear them down, then switching to the right to create room, before punishing them with another three-pointer. Caitlin keeps slicing through their defense with her movement and vision. She scores another incredible 3 before realizing she's been fouled again, scratching her once more. This referee appears more fair-minded toward Caitlin, so she calmly attempts to explain what's happening on the court. She maintains her composure and sinks her free throws, putting the opponents in serious trouble. Then, Caitlin steals the ball, fakes a shot, and delivers a perfect assist again. She leverages gravity, slipping behind defenders, having just shredded the Suns' defense in that second quarter. The crowd is in disbelief at what they're witnessing, but the updates from the Liberty game remain grim. Tensions run high with mounting dirty plays and officiating errors. Things take a darker turn. They gouged Caitlin Clark's eye, continuing to attack her after the foul. Two more players join the assault, targeting her face. Such brutality, aimed at the league's star, is an attack on the entire WNBA. If the league refuses to protect Caitlin Clark, she might consider taking her talents overseas, and the WNBA's future could be at risk. These blatant dirty acts, off the ball with clear intent to injure, left everyone waiting anxiously for a decision from the so-called Women's National Dirty Nails and Fake Eyelashes Association. After an hour, the ruling: no ejection for the assault, and a technical foul on Caitlin for remaining silent. Apparently, silence is now considered unsportsmanlike. Now, behold Caitlin's ultimate revenge. She calmly sinks the first free throw, followed by the second and then the third. But Caitlin's hunger for greatness isn't satisfied. She's hunting for that perfect three-pointer. She passes to Colson, but it's mishandled. Still, she refuses to stop. She drives relentlessly, sinking a precise three-pointer, then turns to the bench and bellows, "Yeah, you like that?" The arena erupts with excitement. No one can believe their eyes as Caitlin cements her legacy as the greatest player in WNBA history, leaving her bullies in the dust. Sophie Cunningham breaks her silence and charges forward to defend Caitlin. Then, the moment Sophie had long anticipated arrives, payback for the player who cracked her tooth 3 weeks ago. She plays tough, clean defense, commits a foul during play, but when things escalate off the ball, Sophie defends herself. The court ignites with chaos. Sophie swiftly walks off, avoiding the official decision and skipping the handshake line altogether. And just like that, Brianna and Sabrina hit 6 straight points, breaking the tie. Now, it's all set for the championship game. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you in the next video.